Now to City Hall and an all-day hearing focused on Chicago Public Schools. The hearing put Chicago Public Schools CEO Pedro Martinez on the hot seat.
No, there's still not a teacher's contract yet, and there's concern that CPS is planning big cuts for next year. Mayor Brandon Johnson is finally back from London, and he spoke exclusively with our political reporter, Ahern, who's here to tell us all about it. Marianne?
Stefan and Allison, the challenge finding ways to fund CPS. At the same time, what to do with schools that have less than 200 students. If you look to what happens in the Chicago Archdiocese, when enrollment dips that low, those schools are often closed.
We got a real problem here.
The Chicago City Council divided. Some praising, others frustrated with CPS CEO Pedro Martinez on why he's not on board with Mayor Brandon Johnson's plan to borrow $300 million to fill the CPS budget needs. And then there's this.
So could you explain in detail who's going to get cut, where it's going to get cut, and are school closures then on the books for 2025?
CPS faces a challenge, how to keep open low enrollment schools.
We know we have at least 100 schools between high schools and elementary schools that are probably at least 100 that are under 200 students in enrollment.
So right now you're saying you have roughly 100 schools that potentially have less than 200 students.
Yes, sir.
Mayor Brandon Johnson, who wants Martinez out, insists cutting the CPS budget is not an option.
Whatever it takes to ensure that there aren't cuts to our schools that have caused tremendous chaos over the course of disinvestment.
Back from London, where the mayor attended the Bears game as well as posted photos of meetings, announced a digital startup that will bring 3 jobs to the city. Did you have to go personally to get the 3 jobs from that digital company? Is there something we're missing on that?
Well, look, the city of Chicago is a world-class city. We're a global city. And my responsibility is to attract as well as fortify businesses that ultimately are prepared to invest in Chicago.
And for Commissioner Hedspeth.
The city's cultural commissioner, Clene Hedspeth, with the mayor at an art unveiling at Midway Airport today, also joined Johnson overseas, although she was not on the city's press release announcing the London trip.
This is about bringing arts, culture, entertainment. The Condé Nast has rated the city of Chicago the best big city in America for 11 years in a row.
Back to the marathon, that marathon-long education hearing. Not one school board member, the current ones or the new appointees, all of them chosen by Mayor Johnson, neither of them attended today's meeting. Several aldermen, in fact, criticized them for ghosting the city council.
Wow.
Stefan?
Okay, Ahern, thank you so much.